Hi everybody, good evening. This is a bit of a different one, coming from the hot tub. I just wanted to do one tonight. I've not done a video today. I just wanted to do one tonight. It's just to give some tips to people out there, because among my many health issues as well as mental health, I've done videos on that. I've got a big issue with arthritis. In my knee, my upper back, shoulders and my neck. I've got spondylitis and that in my neck. Everything's crumbling and I've had problems with it for many years, and it just gets worse and worse. There's not a lot they can do for the neck and whatnot. But in terms of the knee, after the failed knee surgery, there's a lot of arthritis in the knee. It was a football injury that I got when I was in my 20s, and then never really had anything done about it. Just carried on as you do when you're younger and sort of play through it. I had stopped playing football when I was about 21, I think it was. I only played Sunday League. I wasn't particularly very good. I was quite a physical player, I've got to say, which is probably why I got the injuries I did. Although that said, lots of my managers and even remember school teachers telling me that the harder you tackle, the less likely you are to get hurt. I can't say that was what happened for me. I tackled as hard as anybody, but I've ended up suffering later on in life for it. But anyway, I just wanted to give a few tips to people. This being in the hot tub, it's not a proper hot tub, it's just a lazy spa basically. And alright, not everybody can afford to do this. I can only afford to do it because what pension I had left of my BHS pension that Philip Green didn't rob, we sort of cashed it in to invest in this because of the pain that I've got, and especially since the failed knee surgery. I basically need a new knee, but I went through 3 operations just under 2 years ago, and I got one of the worst types of infection. It was, in fact, on the third op in the week, I had 3 ops in a week, and on the third one, they actually nearly lost me. So it's like, that's, when you think about it, it's quite harrowing. But ever since then, obviously, it's high risk to do anything. They would have, if I'd been in agreement, they would have risked doing it, but the advice was that the chances of it working were very, very low. It wasn't a very good success rate because the infection had done so much damage around the knee, so the new knee probably wouldn't have been able to take. So it could have failed. I could have got the infection back, which could have resulted in loss of life. If I hadn't had loss of life and it hadn't worked, I may well have had even more pain for the rest of my life. So the decision was made, and they was happy with they was happy that I decided that I couldn't go through it again. It was an horrendous time. I've never known pain like it, and everybody I've talked to that's had knee surgery, and I've talked to 1 or 2 that have had infections, and they're in total agreement with me. They've never known pain like it. And to be fair, after the operation, it was an horrendous time because we hadn't got the pain relief right. It just didn't seem to be working for me, and I went through several months where it was just horrendous pain. And anyone that's got chronic pain will know it's debilitating. And on top of my other mental health issues, it started to affect that as well. I'd got to feeling where I really didn't want to be here because I couldn't stand the pain anymore. And when you get to that point, you enter into a crisis situation. So we went down that. Fortunately, we sort of came through it, and we've sort of since managed to get a pain plan sorted. I'll be on prescribed painkillers for the rest of my life, and numerous other things that we've got. Another good tip I've got for people that have got problems with pain, if you can, get an infrared heat lamp. That's been a godsend as well. Because for me, if I spend an hour or more on my feet, if I go clean 2 bungalows' windows, because I'm a window cleaner, I can probably do two a day. But I'll then have maybe anywhere up from 3 to 4 hours where when I come home to have to put my feet up, I get the heat lamp on it, some anti-inflammatory gel because my knee will swell, the pain follows, so then it's a combination of the pain relief, the anti-inflammatory gel, the heat lamp, other things like this hot tub. This is a good one. This is good, it helps because I can sit in here for my knee. It's good for the arthritis in my back and my neck, my upper and my shoulders. It's a great help. Obviously not everybody can afford it, but what I would say to people, if you can join the gyms and leisure centres and things that will have hot tubs, and saunas is a really good one for me. Last week we went to Eden Hall, which is at Newark. It's very expensive, I've got to say. It's not somewhere I could go on a regular basis, but it was Sue's birthday. That's why we went for Sue's birthday, and we'll probably go a second time in the year when it's maybe my birthday. Just a real treat, because that costs you about £100 for the day. You do get a 3-course meal, I've got to say, and it really is nice. It's like a sort of pampering day, and there are extra things you can have. You can have massages and whatnot. You don't have to have them. They all come as extra cost, but we just have the basic. Because the saunas, the heat showers, the hot tub, the steam rooms, they're all good. And when I go, it's a pain-free day. I don't have to take any painkillers at all until. We was there for 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't take any of my painkillers in the morning, knowing that I was going there, and we got home at about 7:30. I didn't need any painkillers till I think it was 9:30 that night, and so I was able to cut down on my medication for that day. If I was a well-off person, maybe not had my pension robbed by Sir Philip Green. I hope he's enjoying those 4 yachts that he's sailing around the Mediterranean in, by the way. Well done, Sir Philip Green. Good on you, you prick. Yeah, I do hold a grudge against that man, and I shouldn't hope anything horrible happens to him. But I hope he ends up with the sort of pain that I got at the very least. But yeah, I'd like to just say to people, this video is just about giving people tips that have pain or chronic pain, and some of the tips what to use. Anything like that. If it's possible to make your own saunas. It's something I've thought about. Just getting one of these small garden sheds and putting a log burner in it with maybe a heat plate and some stones and whatnot. Do a do-it-yourself sauna and see if that was something. I reckon probably for about £300 you could maybe do that. Get a second-hand log burner and do something like that. But anything that helps with pain relief. And as I say, if you're in a position and you've got pain and you can afford to, anything like this, it's brilliant. You often come in at night after the day, and it gives great pain relief. It's also quite good for the mental health as well, in one sense, because you can come in here and put some of the chilling, relaxing music on, and just sit here, get the water over your neck, and it's just really nice and calming. And anything that you're het up about throughout the day, or any stresses that you've had, it works wonders. So that's all I wanted to do tonight. So again, feel free if you want to subscribe, and if anybody's got any questions or anything that any other tips or they want to message me, feel free. It's fine. If I can help anyone, I will, because I do know what it's like, and it's not very nice for anybody that has chronic pain. It really isn't. So anyway, take care everybody, and stay safe everybody. Solidarity to the workers. Bye.